Welcome everyone. Oh, sorry. Hello everyone, and welcome to Crash Bandicoot Warped. Basically, where I go through the whole brand new game and until I die, basically. And the first one, I stopped at the Lost City, and the second one, level 6 was the end for Snowbiz on that one. So I kind of thought I was gonna do better on that one, but whatever. Well, let's just go through it. So, the only one who has done this challenge so far at this point, because only Wumpa Lewis has only done Crash 1 so far, is Garland the Great. And he made it to like level 9 before he died. So I'm hoping to at least beat him on there. I beat him on the first 2 games, so why not this one as well? Because he died in like level 5 in the second one, which I died level 6 after that. I know it's not much to brag about, but I actually made it past Native Fortress where he died and actually made it to the Lost City. But unfortunately, Wumpa Lewis died at Sunset Vista. So Lewis is, yeah, definitely better than me when it comes to certain things. I mean, he has beaten time trial developers before, and that, as well as Platinum Relics, as well as all the, sorry, not some, all of the Platinum Relics. So yeah, he's done all of the Platinum Relics before. While I have gotten some Platinums in certain areas, there's only one time I ever beat a developer time trial, and I shared that in a tweet back some time ago, where I beat the Under Pressure level 2 on its time trial in the Xbox version. And I provided the screenshot too, because honestly you can't really record too much off of an Xbox One. But I did provide the screenshot where it did show my time on the thing there were, and then I went to the Crash Bandicoot wiki to get the developer time to show how much I beat it by. So that's pretty much it. I think I did decently well on that. It was the only time I ever actually beat a actual developer, mind you. I'm pretty actually impressed, but I did want to, in the end, try to beat Platinum Time Trial Relics, which some of them, honestly, might be impossible for me. Like, some of them might be impossible for me. Because I'm just not that of a patient of a guy, too. I am dealing with heart rate issues now. So, So basically, yeah. So I kind of don't want to stress myself too much out anymore. Having the high blood pressure was not something I expected, but it was only just a little bit high. Just a little bit. I am taking something for that, though. Although it feels weird when you take something for it, because all of a sudden it's like, hey, yeah, by the way, you're messing with something that's very vital for life. So, yeah. So, yeah, it kind of feels weird at first. Like, it definitely does feel weird taking blood pressure medication for this stuff now. But hopefully when we get to the on the 6th, I will be heading to a thing to check out my blood pressure and see how well I'm taking the blood pressure medicine itself. So hopefully we will find out that I'm not too bad and can keep going, and at least I can live a lot longer than I used to. Wait, not than I used to. What the hell am I even talking about? So I can at least live longer, at least so I can, you know, spend more time with my actual girlfriend now these days. And hopefully eventually get married to her, eventually, and help raise her 3 kids. So it's like, come on. Well, that's the long-term life goal, at least. Sorry, I'm just kind of hurrying up with some of the parts of it because they do take a bit long, and oh well, they do take a bit long in some situations. How come I have? Oh yeah, I got hit. I was thinking, how come I only have 1 minute? Oh, that's right, I got hit there. Well, this has been a fun day with challenges, honestly, but after doing this twice other times already, I'm kind of like starting to sweat, because where my stuff is located is upstairs, and there's really... It gets really hot up here, honestly. So I'm kind of starting to sweat. Just a bit. Boink! Well, easy. I'm just talking and mindlessly doing shit. Because most of the freaking muscle memory's already been beaten into me by this point. There. Sorry. I almost left! What was my thought process there? Where was I gonna go? This game's not done yet. Maybe my thought process was because always after the game, whenever I made this series back in the day, which I did mention in part 1, it's to watch that if you haven't watched it yet. But yeah, back then I sort of talked about how I wanted to make a certain series for a girl, so she can watch through and see how Crash was. So, but unfortunately, things didn't really work out too much between us. The best plan was eventually to date her, but I'm like... But she's kind of, weird with that sort of situation. I'm just like, okay, but, like, you know you have to get over it eventually, especially since she did want her own kids and stuff like that, too. Like, you know you're gonna have to get over that eventually. So, basically, where I was going back there just now was probably to go save, because that was the old habit of mine. Just after getting out of a level, just kind of going back and just trying to save. Honestly. That's how I usually did things back then. So the old habit was probably still back there in my mind. And I guess I was like, after completing that level, my thing's like, yeah, by the way, ow. Why did I do that? Weird. And my old memories, things like, okay, you need to save, though. I'm like... I've built it in as a habit of mine to save constantly, so... Let me make sure I'm recording like in the last one. Alright, we're good. Had to be sure, because in the last one I felt like I wasn't recording there either. So I'm just like, let's just check just in case, because I don't know why. I went through the first one and didn't even bother doing it, because I usually do it sometimes. To see if I'm recording straight. I record straight from my PS5. So I was like, sometimes I need to check. Because this thing's not always recording, honestly. Which is kind of sucky, because then I have to remember to actually start it. And some situations have actually, because the PS4 was always recording, some situations have caused me to miss out on certain content because, yeah, by the way, you didn't start recording, dummy. And I'm like, excuse, what in the heck? And that's just me. Yikes! I almost didn't make that. Coco, you need that. Look, you need that. Papa, papa. No, 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 no. But yeah, I don't mean to complain or anything. Just I don't know why the PS4 or the PS5 just couldn't do what the PS4 did. Sure, I can give you all these newfangled ass graphic stuff and all that crap, but honestly, when it comes to where it really counts, it kind of falls short of the PS4. And after all, having newfangled graphics is not the end-all be-all of everything, honestly. At least in my opinion. It should always be the gameplay, and the gameplay works better. At least in my opinion. Which it seems like the PS5 is having some technical issues. Oh. No, you're not saving. Stop trying to save. There's no reason to save. There's no reason to save, so stop trying it. Thank you. My brain's like, yeah, I can do this. I can go save. Me. Why are you trying to save, dummy? Okay, I'm gonna try something a little different here. Because last time I died completely a lot when I was streaming the game on my PS5 before. Which I already deleted the playthrough of that because honestly, I got my PlayStation Plus back so I could get my datas back from the cloud network. That was not what I had planned. I just went with what I was just worried and went with what I just did. And I was like, huh. It worked. Because I kind of like died here several times. Right when I was trying to, you know, build up the new data so I could start doing, because I didn't have my PSN back, mind you. So, I was trying to go through the game again and try to beat it 100% again, but honestly, as soon as I got my PlayStation Portable? PlayStation Portable? Okay, so I'm talking about the PlayStation Portable now, don't know why. But when I got my PlayStation Plus back, I decided, you know what, just delete those datas and just kind of continue with what I was doing, bring back my old files here so I can at least go through the time trials because I kind of want to go and try to earn some platinums. Some of them look doable at least in my opinion. Yo! Got it. My first instinct is just to run and try to use the running shoes, which the running shoes doesn't exist to beat Cortex. So I don't know why that's my first thought. Gotcha. Nice. Sorry, I'm whistling. And when I really get into a game, it kind of like I kind of start whistling and getting along to the song, and it helps concentrate a lot better. Honestly, this is how I do some of my best work. Honestly. Don't ask why I do it like that. It's just the way my ADHD hyper-focused brain works. I'm hoping hoping this one doesn't take too long, because honestly, I didn't expect 2 to end so soon, so... Let's hope I do well. So... I'm not sure how it is with level 8. Level 8's so specific that you can't really die during it, so... I'm just gonna take it as I can keep going until I earn the crystal, because... there's really no real death in that level, honestly. Like, there's really no real death in that level, honestly, I'm just gonna say. That was worrying, I probably shouldn't do that again. Hey, Aladdin. What? Oh, that's bullshit. I hit him. Jeez. And my brain is to go over there and just hit him. For some reason, he still hit me? God, I hate these wide hit boxes. They're so annoying. You can also do that. If you don't want to deal with the jars or anything. There's the yellow gem, though. You have to have 10 relics for that. Nice! I was worried, but that's why I spun just in case. If I landed just barely in front of him, you know? That's what I was worried about the most. So I will do... Should I do it in order? I don't think level 8 is going to be that bad, but... But I don't think you should count this level, because it's like, you don't die during it, you just kind of go second place and lose, that's it. At least that's my opinion on the whole thing. So I'm just going to go with the focus in mind that I can go, even if I lose this race, I still don't technically die. So I can just keep going and just... I can just keep going and just kind of... until I get the crystal, basically. I'm trying to figure out where he's going here, but he's kind of being a bitch right now. I went into the door. Well, we did our best. Darn. Ah, well, we can try again. Like I said, it's like there isn't really. I don't think it should count as a death, honestly, because it's honestly not an actual death. So unless I lose a crash life. Alright. Took like 4 attempts, but I didn't die still, technically. I still did not die. Because the challenge is you have to lose a life. So this doesn't count. Because you can't lose a life. Alright, let's get going. Enough technicalities out of the way.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate.
And Ooka and Cortex get...
Whoa, what is that? What is that fling there? Did you see that? Now, I didn't really see where Garland officially died. I just know he just got to the checkpoint. Up here. And shortly after, because I was paying attention to the kids. Shortly after here, died. I'm not sure where he died, he just died. So I wasn't really sure where exactly he died, honestly. Yeah, here it comes. Got it. And I was just like, you know what? I'll just leave the video because honestly, I don't want to. Ow! I don't want to keep watching and see where he died. Because if I worry too much about that, I'm just going to kind of mess myself up on doing this challenge. Damn it. Yeah! I did it! I passed him again for the third time! So I have no idea where, after this moment in the recordings, there has been no Crash 2 or 3 for Wumpa Lewis yet. So, I only know where, Garland the Great went with 1, 2, and 3. As Wumpa Lewis has only done one, so I don't know how far he's going to get yet. But after the next, this video here, there will be a bonus challenge. You're probably wondering, like, what? Crash 1, 2, 3, what else are you gonna do? There's one more game I could do. Please don't die! Jeez! I mean, Midnight Run is a good place to end, but jeez, I don't want to do that. Whoa! I almost thought I fell there. I don't see any masks either, it's just bugging me. Like, no masks, it's bugging me big time, that's for sure. Well, I mean, as long as I'm not doing the time trial I got stuck on quite a few times. Like this part here. Ooh, yeah. It's hard to do that part fast when you're doing it on the time trial, but it's a little bit easier when you're doing it normal speed. Alright, 2 warp rooms down. I didn't even get to this part in 2. Because when I got there, I realized I was like, oh, this is the tough. This was one of the times where I had to restart video recording over and over because I kept dying at that part. Oh. Yes, play a dingle dial, Mark. You needed that before you go to Warp Room 3. And that's where I projected I was going to come to an end.
Right.
Well, we made it. Farther than the first 2.
Break out the butter. I'm gonna make toast.
I guess technically I did make it to the second boss then too. So this is easy to dodge though. Just kind of go in between the fireballs here. And then just dodge him. No. Got him! Gotcha, buddy! Do it again, I say. Now stand here, I think. Nope. I almost forgot I was being aimed at. What the hell? Too focused on getting that gun. I was too focused on dodging the fire attacks. Boy! Now, I don't understand why this guy's the fan favorite, honestly. Nope. I know what you're doing, bud. Okay, I get it. Dingle Bell's a cool character and all, with the fire and shit like that. But honestly, I don't think he's worthy enough to be a fan favorite, you know what I mean? Did you see that dodge? Wow! You thrashed me, mate! They didn't include this line originally. It wasn't until heckling from the community that they finally did it. Which they still don't have the ending line for Engine, I think. Where he's like, where he blows up, he's like, not again! Well, I'm proud of what I did today. I could say I made it to the 3rd warp room and warped. Hey. Here's the boss that actually has a lot of secondary, that is a secondary villain, but has a lot of what do you call it? He takes the role of primary antagonist sometimes. If Cortex is not available, basically. There was one game where Cortex wasn't the primary antagonist that Entropy still took secondary antagonists along with Entropy and along with Engine and Embryo with him. And that was Crash to Insanity, because the main villains were the evil twins in that one. Woohoo! All right. Let's do it. I also thought I was going to make it farther on 2, so I'm kind of upset about that, but oh well. Can't really change the past now. This is the first level where it's kind of, where the warp room shit kind of gets weird. Thanks, baby T. Yeah, I'm just making this easier for myself. Don't mind me. 21 lives, huh? Should be. Oh, right there I saw lava. Then it might have been a different section. Ow, that's fine. I got invincibility frames for this part here. Okay, dynamite down. That's pretty good. Yeah. I'm proud with what I'm doing right now. This will probably be the longest video with this now. Because the first one was like 25-ish minutes, the second one was like 14, 15, I want to say, because I only got past the first warp room, and then died on Snowbiz. I was more worried about level 9 than anything, but I guess I didn't even have a chance to get to level 9. Rip. Now remember, if you look on the original If you look on the playlist, the original playthrough, along with some of my best time trials, are on here, which honestly they're not that good, and I know they need work. But yeah. But yeah, they're all on my channel, so just look up. So just go. They're usually alphabetized too, hopefully. But hopefully you can see them alphabetized, because I try to make them alphabetized as much as possible, honestly. Because I don't want to confuse anybody or make them look for shit because it being last updated crap. So like I said, I really want the I hope you can see them, but you can look through the playthrough and see my 100% of Crash 1. I guess it's 102% now? Given you have to earn an extra relic and gem, or however many that you need there, I guess. Should be a shark here? Yeah. I remembered him pretty decently. Okay, Okay, should be... Go higher here, and there he is. Sorry, I'm just checking, slowly doing stuff to be sure, because I don't want to die stupidly. Yes! I mean, it wouldn't be too bad that I die here, but I want to focus more on trying to get as far as I possibly can and not just kind of like be... Got it! I'm out of here! Did well! Level 13, hang 'em high. Or sorry, that was the 7th level. What am I talking about? High time! Jesus Christ. What am I talking about? Seriously. Fire. Fire hot. This is the hardest level to freaking gold relic, because holy shit. Is there such a big gap between the fucking sapphire and the gold? I think the sapphire was like 212, and then you try the platinum, or sorry, the gold time, and it's 104.10, and you're like, I'm sorry, what's with the whole almost over a minute time being removed from this? Like, seriously. So on my playthrough, this is why I did high time last, because I knew how hard this was. Of course, I did Flaming Passion second to last, which I kind of was a little worried about it, but I wasn't sure how things were going to happen. But it went okay, too much. It went okay. Ooh, like I said, before I lost the challenge in 1, 2.5D can really fuck you up if you're not careful. You know, before I got pushed off by the thing and then lost in this, then just got hit in the Lost City. Woohoo! We're doing pretty good, I think. Kinda. He falls when that happens, so I don't need to worry too much. Bandicoot. So this one might take a bit longer, I'm noticing. So if it goes past 15 minutes, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to, Ow! Wow, that's a fast sword. I'm not going to be able to make it through, basically. I'm not going to be able to... My editing software on the PS5 can only allow up to 60 minutes worth of footage for rendering, unfortunately. So I can only just kind of... Excuse me. Nice. So I can only just, you know, what do you call it? I can't go beyond an hour, basically. So if there comes any trouble to the point where I have to go over an hour, I will do basically a part 2. Because, honestly, I can't go past an hour. And even then, even if I do go past an hour, and even if it allowed it, the maximum amount of footage that can be put on the timeline at one point is 80 minutes. Ugh. I hate these bike levels, though. What if I should just do 15 instead? Whatever, I don't think I'm going to do too badly again. Like I said, these levels aren't literally losing a crash life, so... And I'm pretty sure Wumpa Lewis will think the same thing too, be like, okay, I don't know if this is going to be bad if I lose the race, but we're just going to go on the assumption that if I don't see that counter go down, that means we won't be able to, the challenge won't end until that point. And in all honesty, I just might cut out the attempts instead. If the attempts take too long. These levels weren't really fun to play originally, so... So for them making this to a fucking T, it's kind of like, No. Nope. You're not coming next to me, bud. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. Yo, bro! Chill the fuck out! Jesus Christ! I can't get past him here. So, if I take more than one attempt, honestly, I'm just going to kind of cut them out, honestly. Until I actually get a victory. Because, crap. These guys are dickheads and the turning is shit on this level. I mean shit. Well, I'll see you when I win. I win! Bitch! Took 3 attempts this time. 4 attempts for the 8th level, 3 attempts for here. If you want to truly count that, but I still don't think it counts because, again, you're not losing a life. You're just kind of warping out of there and trying again. So, in my opinion, it don't count. Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I didn't expect you to make it this far. If you don't turn back, I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe. Don't mind me, I don't trust those freaking doubleheader guys. By the way, did you know you could kind of skip them? A lot of them? It's kind of awesome. Just watch where you land, though. Like, I'd be careful on where I'd land, honestly. And honestly, if you don't do that right, you could... Originally, in my recordings for this, years ago, would make me have to restart the thing again. Or the video again, I mean. You know, the thing, the video. You know, the thing. Okay, smart guy, let's see you do it. Ooh, this is the farthest I've ever made it. I'm literally at level 15. Jesus. Didn't I say warp is easy? Didn't I? I don't know if I did in this video, but in case I didn't say it, but yeah, warp is easy. So the easiest game of the 3 trilogy to tackle, and especially for this challenge, it's not bad. It's really not bad because these levels don't really require too much effort to work. Are you saying I got out of here alive? Yes! Yes! Hell yeah! Dr. Entropy, guys. No, I didn't think I'd make it here, honestly. Just gonna say that now. And if I die here, hey, he's my favorite villain on this series, so why not? To die to the boss himself, Dr. Entropy. He's so good. He often takes the he often does take the role of primary antagonist, and I'm not going fast enough. Jeez. Wow. Really stupid way to lose a mask for me, but whatever. Come over here to the front again. Okay, he doesn't do anything else. Alright. Gotcha! Here we go. Okay, left, right, I think. Up, left again, and left again. Sorry, I have this memorized. If I didn't do that memorization as a kid, I would never beat this fight.
But yours soon will be too.
Yeah! I made it! I was like, where's the exit? Yes, I thought this would have been the end of my video, for sure. Shut up. I literally thought this would be the end of the video for sure, honestly. I was like so ready to just call... I was just like so ready to be like... I forgot what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Alright, no. I thought that would be the end of the video, basically only making it to the 3rd warp room, which if I could have made it there, I would have been proud. And I'm impressed. We made it to 4. I know it's not that hard to die on this section, or on these stretch of levels, but jeez. The fact that 1 is the hardest game in the freaking thing should say something, honestly. But the fact that I only made it, and I didn't make it past 2 6th level, it kind of disappoints me. So this more than makes up for what happened earlier. I was just kind of like, and then kind of sad. I didn't think I can make it this far, honestly. I'm just gonna say. I'm impressed with how I did things. Yeah. I'm proud. So no matter where I die now, I'm proud. 4th warp, man. Crash under wraps. Hi, bye. He's like, "Argh!" I'm not sure how long I've been recording because there's no timer. But it does show up at 55 minutes and let me know that, yeah, you're kind of going overboard on the recording section here. So I think we should be approaching that soon here. Nice! I made a Sphinxinator! I'm a little worried about level 20 and 18. Alright, let's have fun! Yeah, this, when you lose all your health, you die, technically, so yes, technically that is... Oh, R2. Yeah, R2! That's so random. But yeah. But yeah, this still counts as a crash life lost, so... Just saying. Unlike the bike level, where there's still a possible way to die. And I can get why they don't want to checkpoint it out and all that stuff. How do I air brake? Not air brake, but... Oh. Whoa! No thank you. Ow! Controls are kind of backward-ish here. I'm used to doing it a different way, so... This wasn't really that hard. 24 was harder than 24 was the harder airplane level. Well, we're here and we're still going. No, I'm just genuinely shocked now. That's about it. Just shocked right now. I'm just genuinely shocked that I'm still alive and doing shit. I want to be careful here. If I'm definitely gonna make it out of here, if I'm definitely gonna make it out of here, I definitely don't want to do anything stupid. Yeah, you can just go around in certain positions. Like, this is here. There's no really use to doing it because there's no point to it. There's no boxes over there. You don't want that. Oh, we're at 55 minutes. That's not good. Might have to go to part 2 very soon. Damn, I thought I could make that. Oh, there's a shark over there too. Interesting. Whoa! Checkpoint. I can't believe I made it out here. Jeez. Hi. I'm just shocked that I made it past this stupid thing. I wouldn't have been shocked if I got caught there, honestly. Okay, there's the crystal. And I missed it. Alright, this might kill me, honestly. Yikes. I have to make such concessions around these freaking things, because holy crap. Yee! Whoa! Whoa! pretty crazy. I can't believe I'm making it this far. Alright, got our crystal? Yep. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Future Frenzy. I'm a little worried about this one, but we might make it, honestly. Like, we might make it. And if not, hey, I'm proud that I made it 19 levels through this. Now, this is where the difficulty kind of ramps up a bit here. I know it didn't exactly look like it yet, but yeah, the difficulty kind of ramps up here. Which I'm proud to have made it this far, I'm gonna say. And if I die here, well, there's always the next video. Which is a bonus, remember. Yeah, wee! I'm doing great, honestly. I'm just gonna say. If I cut out all the footage too from the bike levels, I can try to get this in a single video still. Ah! Why did I do it like that? Whatever. No, don't do it. Come on, Mark, stop doing stupidness. Ugh. I can't believe I'm doing stupid shit like that, though. Whoa! Concentration mode right now, that's what I'm doing. Alright. Out of here! Level 19 down! Like I said, I might die in the next level, honestly, so it might just be like that. And the footage ended, if you couldn't tell. I stopped at the last jump before the thing there, and I had to redo it because honestly, it shouldn't have taken 3 times for the bikes. But whatever. Whatever. I'm just gonna continue on like nothing happened. Hey, if I messed up here, it's not bad. I almost made it to engine. I can't believe I made it this far, man. I say as I die. Okay, I did it too soon. Oh well. Well, that's the end, guys. I'm glad you watched till the end, because holy shit, this was a long one. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this, and be ready for the bonus video in the next 2 days. So get ready, guys. So until next time, everyone have a very, very raspberry day, and thank you for watching this monumentous video that I just thought about thanks to Wumpa Lewis and Garland the Great. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.